Welcome to Module 2 of the Avita Networker Basic Video Series. This module will cover part 1 of prospecting. Now first, let me help you to appreciate the helicopter view of your Avita network marketing business. When you have built up a mature network in operation, it will look like this. Okay, you have numerous downline partners who are competent leaders and who are leading their organic teams to develop and grow, and who are also contributing towards collective leadership as well as training at a group or at a national or even at the regional level. Now, as your downline leaders become competent and depend lesser and lesser on you directly, it will afford you the leverage of time that will allow you to enjoy better work-life balance and also to free you up to recruit new talents and groom them into new downline leaders. And that will widen your network for even greater leverage of time and financial returns. Now, we all know that Avita has very excellent products. It's really easy to appreciate how huge a market potential we all enjoy as Avita distributor. But it's really important for you to understand right from the very start that your big success in Avita network marketing won't come from simply selling Avita products to as many consumers as possible all by yourself. The smarter way to start your Avita business is the rule of 30-70. 30% of the time on promoting and servicing consumers, and 70% of the time on franchising the distribution to active business partner. And my magic number of business partner to start with is 6 for the first year of your business. Now in Avita networking compensation plan, you are rewarded very much down to multiple levels of your sales of your downline organization. And therefore it affords you very high leverage. Avita's comp plan rewards leaders who are willing to support and train large downline organizations. Now that you understand the desired steady state, okay, of your network, you should grasp that the most important business building activity for you is to spot talent, recruit them, support and train them into competent leaders who will do exactly the same activities. That way you will build a growing network enterprise that will be sustained by many, many leaders within your network who are all doing exactly the same activity of spotting and training even more future leaders in your organization. Simply put, there are 3 stages of building your Avita business. Stage 1 is prospecting. Now this phase is when you spot and recruit talents to be your downline partners. This network basic video series will cover the essential skill you need to master for this stage 1 of prospecting. Now, stage 2 is training and supporting your new downline leaders or partners to build up their downline organic team. In this stage, your role is that of a team leader who has already mastered the prospecting skill and also honing your own leadership skill now. Stage 3 is leadership development. Now, this is when you groom your downline partners to become competent and self-sufficient leaders in their own rights, and they will lead their own organic networks. In this phase, your role is that of a coach who has mastered the skill of building teams. Prospecting is all about sorting out and recruiting the right people at the right time. The right people means those with the right attributes to succeed in our kind of networking business. Now, while they may be the right people, question is also whether regarding timing-wise, whether it is the right time for them to consider pursuing a business opportunity with you. For example, if he has just been promoted in his job or she is about to deliver her first baby, then maybe the timing is not quite right at this moment. For me, whenever I spot or identify the right people, I'm willing to wait patiently for the right time to prospect them. Now let's discuss Where do you find these right people? Well, they're all around you. Some are among friends you have already known for years. Some are among strangers whom you have yet to meet. So who are the people you should prospect? I will give you my recommendations, all right? Now, number one, those who have a dream or a need for time and financial freedom. They're motivated, perhaps to send their kids to overseas studies, to retire with a peace of mind, but their current financial vehicle might not allow them to be financially free. Two, those who desire to be their own boss. They may be tired of climbing the corporate ladder, for example, with no time freedom at all, yet facing possibility of retrenchment because they're getting older. And some may be exhausted from running a traditional business all by themselves, again with no leverage. Or those who have a desire to be entrepreneurs. Now, these are self-motivated individuals, and they really make very good Avita business partner for you. Next would be those who are leaders. Now, leadership is a quality of influence, the ability to bring others to see and align with one's vision. Leaders make things happen. So talent hunt as many leaders as you can to be your partners. And number four, those are really good at training and mentoring other people. This is definitely a success trait in our business of training and duplications. Number five, those who are connectors. Now, who are these people? Connectors are the friends who you approach to help, say, recommend the best caterer for party, or the best tutor for your child, or the best yoga instructor in town. Connectors are friendly people who are somehow linked and connected to people from all walks of life, different circles. They are really born networker. Number six, other positive traits. We would include people who you trust, you like working with, who have integrity, who are coachable, who are friendly, caring, and likable. So I've highlighted a few very obvious category of people you should prioritize prospecting first. Notice I use the word prioritize. The idea is to work smart, prospect potential, eager first, and then work down your list of names over a period of time. Now, there are three phases for effective prospecting. I consider phase one of preparation to be really the most important. As with everything in life, the better prepared you are, the smoother will be the rest of the phases that will unfold, and the higher your chance of success as well. For the rest of this video, I shall discuss only this preparation phase one. The next video will focus on the next two phases of meeting and event. All right? Now be mindful that you are prospecting to recruit business partner to join you, and also to identify potential customers as well. Now, if you truly believe that you have a great opportunity or great Avita products to offer, of course you would benefit friends first, isn't it? So start by writing down the names of all the people you know. This is your warm list, starting with your relatives, your schoolmate, your former colleagues, friends you know from your hobby groups, sports club, society, people who offer services to you, like your hairstylist, your accountant, your gym trainer, etc. Now, be as systematic as possible. Refer to your phone contact, your yearbooks, the friend list on social media, and all the business cards you have collected. Most people will generate a list of about 250, 500 names at this stage. The key idea is to be as exhaustive as you can for this name list, so that you will continue to build it and grow it over a period of time as well. So the next step is to score each of the name against the above 6 criteria that you have. And if you intuitively, for example, intuitively feel that a friend has the trait of a leader, just give the tick on that criteria for that name. Group all the names with 3 or more ticks together to form the business prospect list. Next will be you circle out names that you intuitively feel that they would need or appreciate the benefits offered by the Avita product. Now, this forms your list of potential consumer prospect. Next will be from your business prospect list, Select 30 names with the highest number of ticks to work on for the next 3 months. Prepare a profile for all these 30 names using the C profile template. Now I'll cover about the C profile template in a while, all right? Discuss this profile with your uplines who will advise you on the best approaches. Always leverage on the richer experiences of your uplines so as to improve your chances of success. Now at this point, let me introduce to you what we mean by ABC. Now the C stands for client. And when I say C profile, I mean creating a profile of the client. B stands for bridge, and that is you. You are the bridge who will connect the C, the client, to the A that stands for the advisor. Now the A is usually a successful fellow associate, business associate of ours in Avita, someone like your upline, or someone who your prospect will look up to. Now, without understanding the profile of C, it will be really tough for advisor A to know how to help him. Therefore, the purpose of the C profile. Now, we shall discuss more about ABC in the next module. Now, to begin with, the C profile format is a systematic way for you to know how much you really know about your prospect. Your upline mentors will also base on this C profile to advise you on the best prospecting approaches and equip you with the relevant stories and testimonies to share with each of these prospects. Okay, now let me walk you through the C profile format, okay, to show you why it is so useful and really a very efficient way that I always practice with all my downlines. All right, now first is family. Now, if your prospect has young children, for example, it's helpful to talk about financial planning for education, especially overseas studies, for example. Or does your prospect have aging parents with health issues? And then maybe the Avita products can help. If the wife, let's say, does a homemaker wife experience empty nest syndrome due to growing children who have left home for study or for work, in which case you can talk about enrolling the wife, for example. Next is occupation. Is your prospect happy with his job? Does he earn enough? Is he aspiring for new challenges? Does he have any job insecurity? Is his current occupation really in the sunset industry, for example? Next would be recreation. Fill in the hobbies that he enjoys. Does he have time to enjoy his recreation? Who among our associates share his similar kind of hobbies or recreations? Next is money. What are his financial needs? For what? For example, own retirement, or supporting his parents, or funding for kids' education, etc. Monetary needs, if you understand, can be a very strong motivation. Next will be health. Fill in about his health, not only his, but also his family members' health. Are there concerns that Avita products can help with? Whose testimony would be very helpful for this prospect? Your upline can suggest that. Next is needs. What are the needy areas in his life at this point in time? Financial needs, for example, time flexibility, maybe meaning at work, lack of recognition, midlife crisis. Whose story are relevant to share with him? Next will be dreams and desire. Now, if time and money are of no constraint, what would he do or be? What are his unfulfilled dreams? How can you and Avita Opportunity help him to realize his dreams? Next will be possible A. Now, this is a portion to be filled in by your upline mentors. They will help you to identify the relevant stories of relevant A, the advisor, fellow associate who share perhaps similar background with the prospect, and guide you on how to tee up those associates and tell their stories. Then finally, you have the working plan. Okay, this is where you keep a diary of your interaction with the prospect and whether you first meeting, whether he has visited the office, what talk he has attended, when did he get started in using the product. So essentially, it is a log whereby it will guide you on the next step on how to progress him further. Right. Now, I recommend that you read the Center Success Manual for more detailed guidance on this topic. You may download the manual at the website that is shown on the slide. Now, armed with the appropriate and a good approach strategy from given by your upline, you will then proceed to greet, qualify, and invite your prospect to meet with us. Now, more about that in the next video. For now, review these videos learning with your upline and work on your name list and your C profile. All right? So see you in the next video. Namaste.